give you the walk around, I guess. Went ahead and painted the banister here. I don't know, this whole porch, you know, it could use a little more love, but let's be honest, it needs replaced or whatever, but I'm gonna try to give it, you know, what it needs. I gotta get this cleaned up, man. I can't do the mess. But we got the live edge put on there, both sides. Now, if you throw a level without the boards on it, it'll be high to this one side, but you see that big crown in that one. There's a high spot on that one. You throw it up here, and it's high to this side on the bubble. You really can't do nothing with that. You know, it is what it is. Trimmed off all them little screw heads on the inside of the steps. It's cleaned up. I wasn't able to break this piece of board off with this extra piece. It was going to break the steps. I put this live edge on this side. Now that looks pretty decent. You know, I know a lot of people probably just look at it and say, you know, it don't know no better. But hey, it is what it is. We got it painted. It's all together. Now, I was maybe going to take and put some more screws in it. I'm debating. You know, I need to buy some more screws for the greenhouse out here. Put some boards to the back. Got our mess cleaned up. But it needs boards all the way to the back. And I was going to go way to the top in the back. And then get us some other boards. So we can put some plastic, maybe some chicken wire around it. Just to keep the dogs out. There ain't nothing special in there. You know what I mean? But it's finished all the way around. Looking decent. Now, I talked about doing a bunch of stuff, but when you come down to it, budget is what it is. It's a budget. Our board here, it's all the way up. Got a small gap in it. It's solid. I trimmed the end of our post off. Now we use this thing all the time. Trimmed our post off, put our screw down. It's gonna be dirty. Daddy pressure washed it for me there once, but you know, it still looked about the same. My aunt, she won the lottery for like $1 million, and you know, she charged me $20 for that. After she said she gave it to me, I actually grabbed it up. It was laying on the ground. Don't really matter. I don't look for handouts. I did ask for her old house. She bought a new house, so that one out by the lake, but you know, she probably needs more money than I do. It's a long ways out there, 2-hour ride. Here is the pallet. I'm probably going to take this diesel heater down. I don't know yet. I'm not going to swear to it. We got our hose pulled up from our battery box. We're just kind of using it for storage. It needs a makeover now. It needs some hinges or something. We got our pipe pulled up. Everything's cleaned up, put up, cleaned the ditch out. I've already mowed the grass like 3 or 4 times. And then I had all this cleaned up. It looked real good, the yard did. I picked it all up. But the dogs, for whatever reason, they're kleptos. They drag stuff in here that does not belong to me. And if the neighbors are watching, if I've got something of yours down here, you know, they're more than welcome to come back and get it. I'm not saying they have to prove it, but most of these people around here are pretty honest. We've got corn, we've got watermelons, we've got pumpkins, onions, cauliflower, lettuce, carrots, okra. I've got a few things planted. The corn's coming up pretty good. I got corn shoots that are probably 3-4 inches tall. Man, this weather's kind of yanking me around here. It's pretty nippy out. But we did clean up. I got to get the truck cleaned out again. Kind of just taking it on cruise control. I ain't got much gas in the truck, so it might be a few more days before I clean it up. But I got out here. We cleaned up the greenhouse. I just throwed them extra little bit of scabs out back. I'll figure out what to do with them in time. The old timer told me to come up and help myself with the sloppy scabbed slabs. You can see they're half rotted, or he has to pull it off so thin that, you know, it's really not worth nothing. I was able to use some of that. I had to put her tomato plants and her pepper plants up last night. They're looking good. They got roots out the bottom. Our marigolds here can tell you a whole story. You know, them roots were bright white yesterday. They were loving that extra water. They was coming alive. But they sat in water for a few days, so I figured to do something with them. Our tobacco plants here, they were almost white. They got roots coming out the bottom of these now. Went to get these in the ground. But had to put them up last night. AtomicPepperSeeds.com. They're definitely starting to come back alive. I'm gonna let them get about that tall before I put them in the ground, probably. But they're looking really decent. They're coming alive. You know, that other potting soil, they didn't like that stuff. I think I seen some roots out of a few of these the other day. I didn't know exactly which one, but they're already doing what this is doing. The peppers, or the tobacco's loving that new potting soil. They're getting some size to them, man. Other pepper plants that we had inside, I don't know if they're going to come back alive or not. I might have tried to put them out way too early. It did get pretty cold a couple times. But these, they had a few roots sticking out. Let me see. I think it was one of these big ones here. Yeah. Yeah, right there. You know, they're starting to come back alive. I put a few in the ground over there. They look bigger than these. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was talking about the Florida weaves, and I'm thinking maybe just stick a couple posts in. Run a string all the way down and just drop a string down and throw a piece of wood, or put a long piece of, just a long piece of whatever on the ground. And, try to put a string on it. I don't know. It's got to be budget friendly. I thought about maybe taking some of these jugs here. I just kind of collected them up to make something to scoop water with. But I don't know. We're going to figure something out here pretty soon. But this tobacco, I'm thinking it needs to be put in the ground ASAP. You know, I've yet to figure out a place for it. I tried some here and there, but I don't know what the best solution is going to be, but I'm going to figure out something pretty soon. That's our projects. I wanted to do a raised garden bed on this side, but man, I just don't know. Like I say, budget. We're just going to say it. I don't know what to do. That'd be the best side. And then I thought about doing a little something over here that, you know, they only need 6 hours of sunlight. Once that sunball gets up, it kind of goes up from here and goes all the way back. So, me don't know, but stay tuned.